Adam Garski with us here on Wisconsin.golf. The first hole was a treat to watch. You and Piercen make birdies, and Cameron's kind of shaking his head because he makes a par and feels like he lost a ton of shot,
Right.
ton of round. You started off great.
Yep.
How would you diagnose the rest of the round and the entire day?
Yeah, Piercen, he played flawless. In terms of myself, I played well, very similar each day. I played really well, but just a few mistakes. Today I had 2 3-putts, my only 3 putts of the tournament, which, as you keep grinding, I think it may be a little mental fatigue, but overall I played well. When I saw Piercen pour it in on one right in front of me, he's not giving anything up, and he played great.
And you're going to be able to measure this guy, from high school to here to, and what he's going to do in college and maybe beyond. As you look at what you saw today, what impressed you the most? Where has he grown the most?
Yeah, he doesn't hit it straight, Rob, but he hits it straight enough where he can put it in a position with a wedge to then he can get it close and possibly make a putt. He hits his iron so high, which is good with firm greens, and he's a good putter. So it's a recipe for greatness as long as he keeps getting better.
And I know, Gary walked longer than I did out there, and there was the double bogey where it looked like there might be an opening, but the door closed pretty quick. Can you sort of see, walk me through what you saw during that point in the round?
Yeah, so he had a really tough chip shot, and he played it beautifully, and he hit a decent putt, and it went maybe 2 feet past the hole, and I think he just, maybe misread it and pulled it. But yeah, I think Cameron and I both thought, here's an opening. He comes back on the next and roasts a drive, hits a great shot, goes over the green, sort of flubs the chip. Again, we're thinking maybe he's going to give us an opening, then buries a 20-footer. So, he's just a stud. That's all there is to it.
And as you look at maybe, you played this game long enough and played with some of the, especially because you play a lot with the state amateurs that have been through here.
Mm-hmm.
He's added his name to a list that includes Longbella and Ott and Eichhorn. Where do you see Piercen going from here based on what you saw today?
Yeah, I don't really know how to respond to that question, but if you're asking me if I think he's going to be a pro, he couldn't be a pro right now, but if he continues to get better, absolutely. He just showed this week that he's by far the best player in the field. And just the way that he plays, it's regardless of where he is, he's never out of it because he's just a scrambler. And that's what you need. So, if he continues, he'll be pretty good.
At the same time, we've seen a guy like Jack Schultz build a nice amateur career out of playing a lot and just continuing to work at your game.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like that's Adam Garski 2.0 or something.
Yeah, no, Jack Schultz is a good friend, and he's really good at golf. That's what I want to do, just stay amateur. I'm sure Piercen has, higher goals than that, but playing these amateur events are good enough for me.
So, and what about not just playing, but doing what you did this week? I hear you're working at it. Are you at North Hills?
Yep.
And what are you gaining there? And how have you kind of taken your game to another level?
Right, North Hills. We have narrow fairways. We have very small greens, we play a lot of games, so that can get your nerves under control. And just tight corridors for driving helps my driving. The irons, you got to be precise, so that's helped a lot. And then if I can continue to get better, and maybe Piercen's not in the field, then I could win one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Adam, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rob.